Let's go, guys. We got that dub tonight, in-season tournament. Let's go!
Another one.
Put the whooping on the Raptors, kept our hopes alive. We just got to pray Brooklyn loses, but hopes are alive for the in-season tournament. How was the energy in there tonight? It's the first time we've had this kind of thing here at home. First time they're doing it this year. How was it?
It's crazy. It felt like a playoff game in there. You know, we're going crazy, and in-season tournament or not, it's crazy that we're just never going to lose again for the rest of the season.
I heard they were
77 and 5.
I heard we're going to go on like a 70-game winning streak.
That's crazy. 72 in a row?
I'm all about it. Hey, enjoy the ride.
Let's go. Alrighty, guys, the first in-season tournament game at home. We put the whooping on the Raptors. How good is it to see us defend the Kingdom tonight and get the first in-season dub for home?
Oh, it feels so good. It's nice to see us hold the lead in the third quarter.
Yeah.
You know?
It's been killing us all season.
We are so back, baby! We are so back! We're so back! More ammo!
Yeah, it feels great, man. Feels great.
That's how good
there
it
we
feels
go.
right
Yeah,
there.
We
there
can
it
just
is.
sum it up. That's a wrap.
Absolutely. So we're about 14 games into the season now. Not sure what your expectations were kind of started out before we even got into the season, but just kind of where are you now with how we're playing and how the team feels?
I was hoping after a long away stretch we were like within 2 games of 500, not even over, and we come home for the 6 games and like make it up. So we're way ahead of schedule. Feeling great.
I feel great too. I'm not going to ask you a question. Just say I love Jalen Suggs.
I love Jalen Suggs.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Go Magic. Big dubs, baby.
Always.
Holding down the Kingdom in the in-season tournament. First game at home for us. Man, this is going to turn into the Suggs fan show. How about our boy Jalen?
Man, just playing like I said last week, I was on the show last week, playing the defensive lanes, clogging up everything, super active on both ends, and now the offensive end, he's stroking it from 3. Money. I love Jalen Suggs' development. You're really starting to see what he can really become now. It's amazing.
I love it too, man. You mentioned defense. We are tied for first in the league in defensive rating, I think at around 106.5 points per game on average. Just how awesome is it to see finally that defensive mentality, that defensive coaching that Jamal Mosley brings to us kind of coming into fruition?
Oh, 100%. It all starts with a coach. Set the culture from the very beginning. We're going to be a defensive team. If you're not going to be a defender, you're not going to be on the court. So, you're seeing everybody playing help side defense. Judah coming out of nowhere and stuff, blocking shots. You got both AB, you got Jalen Suggs out on the perimeter causing havoc. And, it's just you're starting to see a lot more teamwork on the defensive end, and you're starting to see it play dividends on the court. So, can't be more happy. Shutting down teams it's a beautiful sight. So we got to work on some things on the second half offensively, but when it comes to overall team defense, we're the standard right now, in my opinion.
I agree, man. And one last question for you. We're about 14 games into the season now. I'm sure we all had our expectations going into this season, maybe how the team was going to play out, what we kind of expected. How has that maybe changed for you so far? Going so far into the season, are we overperforming, underperforming? What do you think?
In a lot of ways. You've gone through some rough years, rebuild, development. Now we're starting to see, honestly, they've definitely exceeded my expectations from what I knew we were going to roughly, especially from the second half of last year, we were going to start to, click a little bit more. But now you're starting to see it. We're a top team in the East right now. I think we're a top 6 seed at the moment. So it's blowing my mind because it's like, I'm over here thinking about playing tickets and stuff like that. Now it's like, hey, we're going to actually have 2 home games. So. This team, the sky's the limit, and the crazy part is we're only going to get better. The kids are getting younger. We're getting, you're starting to see like the vets, like Joe Ingles and stuff, coach the kids and stuff, and we're coming to that point now where sky's the limit, and I'm ecstatic.
Hey, well, all I can say is one thing: thank you, Toronto, for passing on Jalen, and go Magic, baby.
Go Magic! Hey!
All right, guys, I'm out here with Al. First in-season tournament game at home here. We put the absolute whooping on Toronto, man. A lot of that had to do with Jalen Suggs. How does it feel to see the young man just going off tonight?
Hey, Suggs, he's a dog. He doesn't stop. He literally does not stop. Everywhere on the court, and he's just going hard. So it's really hard to beat us this year. And you got to match that intensity that he's bringing.
There is a saying out there, it's like sometimes it's addition by subtraction. And with Markelle and Wendell out, obviously I'm not saying we're better without them, but how good is it to see just the guys maintaining our chemistry and really playing hard with their absence?
Hey, next man up. Jonathan Isaac had a hell of a game tonight. He played, got us some solid minutes, quality minutes all over the court. So it just really gets to show everybody how deep we really are. We're really deep.
And that's a good thing to hear, huh? Because we haven't been deep in a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Last question for you, Al, just because we're 14 games into the season and, a lot of us had, certain expectations at the start of, to start the season. Just wondering where you are now with how you kind of feel. Has anything changed?
Man, I feel like a lot has changed. The culture, everybody is buying in. Even the fans is buying in. I really think that we're going to be more than a play-in team this year, for sure.
I agree. I think we're going to have some home games this year in the playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like that.
Oh, yeah.
Al, I appreciate you. Just give me one little shout-out here. Go Magic.
Hey, go Magic, #1.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm out here with Harrison. Harrison, we defended the Kingdom. First in-season game at home. Whooped the Raptors. Bleep. How does it feel, man?
Man, we don't have Wendell, we don't have Markelle, but the boys are balling out. The Magic is not a team to be messed with, and, a couple months down the road, wouldn't be, surprised if, we're knocking on that 3 or 4 seed. So we'll see what happens. But I will tell you this, Magic 20 will get you 20% off on rock'emsocks.com. Get all your Magic gear. Shout out Six Man Show. Let's go.
Let them know, baby. All right, Fernando. The guys are just playing incredible on defensive end tonight. Yeah. We get the in-season tournament dub tonight, defend our Kingdom. Just how awesome was it in there?
Nah, it was awesome, bro. Orlando Magic, I've been telling people, man, stop sleeping on us, bro. We working, we coming, we young, we hungry. Orlando, baby, it's all you.
Let's go, baby.
It's all you, baby. Woo!
Let's go. We out here with the man himself. You already know him, Magic Legend.
What's up?
Let
me squat down for you.
Hey, man, we protected the Kingdom tonight. First in-season tournament game at home. Put the whooping on them. How's it feel?
Man, it feels amazing. Electric energy in there. We let every fan wearing a Raptors jersey in there know whose home it was tonight. Non-stop all night, and we beat them by 20, so it feels real good.
Hell yeah, I love to hear that. Just wanted to know, just kind of because we're 14 games into the season now, maybe we had some expectations previously of what this team could do. How are they either proving you right or proving you wrong right now?
They're proving me right in every way, and even more so than what I thought. We're out Cal, we're out Wendell right now, and Paolo and Franz and Jalen. The surgence of Jalen, that's carried us to the record we have right now. I think we're 5th seed now in the East, 4 wins in a row, and we don't even have Cal or Wendell back. When we get those guys, our veterans, even though they're only like 24, that's it, bro. Watch out, Eastern Conference. We got the 2 best players in it. Paolo and Franz are coming. It's their time. They're taking over.
AG, let them know, baby. Go Magic.
Go Magic, baby. Let's go.
Hey, the in-season tournament is a new thing that's come along this year, and they want to make it like a playoff vibe. Did it feel like a playoff game in there?
It did. The energy was very high. Honestly, Jalen Suggs should win MVP.
I was just going to ask you about Jalen Suggs. He's been incredible on the defensive end for us. Was really aggressive tonight offensively. What can you say about Jalen Suggs? How do you see it so far?
He was very hyped up. The defense from him, like coming behind and getting steals and blocks and everything, that's really improvement from last year and the year before that.
All right, buddy, this last one's not a question. I just need you to look to the camera and say, Raptors suck. Go Magic.
Raptors suck. Go Magic.
Listen, it wouldn't be a show without this guy. He's here every time.
I can get used to this winning thing.
I can definitely get used to this winning thing. I can get used to these double-digit win things.
Oh. That was, when was the last time we didn't have a game that was stressful? Even Pacers won, but, that third string bench. Hey,
it's nice to not remember, right?
Hey, Chuma hit that 3, get that point differential up for the in-season tournament.
Let's go, baby. So, yeah, speaking of the in-season tournament, man, I didn't get a chance to go inside, but just want your opinion. Did it feel like a regular season game? Did it have playoff vibes? How was it?
That was playoff vibes. That felt about as close as 2018 as it has. I know we talked about the home opener and stuff, but that was peak vibes. So that was fun to hear the organic "Let's Go Magic" chants here, the defense chants when the sound cut out and stuff, and we got to do it tomorrow. We need it tomorrow again. It's just one game.
Absolutely. I heard a little bit of the rumblings out there in Big Storm, but I couldn't tell if it was the fans, if it was Jalen Suggs. It seemed like every play on the floor, he was hitting the deck, scoring hard, just really hyping us up, man, just yelling, getting crazy. I'd love to see it. He took this game personal tonight, so what can you say about Jalen Suggs?
I mean, right down the street, we got Rodrigo Schlegel down here manning up in the back line for Orlando City. We got Jalen Suggs right here in Amway Center just locking everyone down. So we need to get them a partnership or something, get them to meet each other because Orlando's got some dogs.
We got some dogs, baby. All right, well, just one last question for you, brother. We're 14 games into the season. Not exactly sure. We might have to look back on the video. I'm pretty sure you were in it. Just what your predictions were to start the season and maybe how have they changed now that we're 14 games in?
I think it's still, we're trying to shoot for that 6th seed, stay out of that play-in tournament, get some home games here, but still a long way to go. We've never had anything good go our way, so, stay even-keeled. And like my Orioles said all year when they won the AL East, we're just going to soak it in. Every turn, every corner, just soak it in, keep coming, win or lose, and let's bring this city back to life.
Let's go, baby. As always, go Magic.
Go Magic.
All right, Ash.
6-man show, baby. #1 Magic podcast in all the land in Old Town, baby. Let's go.
Yes,
That's
sir.
facts.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
We appreciate that, baby. Another thing we appreciate is the Raptors giving it up to us tonight. So how was it in there? How was the vibe for the in-season tournament? Did it feel like a playoff game? Did it have some,
It sure did. I'm feeling revenge vibes of the playoffs in 2019. I was here in that game, and the energy was very similar. And I'm hoping we bring that same energy here at the end of this season this year, because that's what we need. We need to be in these playoffs. The way that these boys are playing right now, it would be ridiculous to say that they aren't in the playoffs. It would be ridiculous to say that they aren't a top 10 team in the NBA because of the way that these guys are playing with consistency. And closing the fourth quarter tonight shows that they're improving game by game. #1 defense in the NBA. The defense is leading to these wins, and my mind is blown. This Magic basketball makes me feel like I'm in 2009 again. Jason Williams was sitting right in front of me, and it was just literally like flashbacks happening. It was wild, man. It experienced the best experience that a fan could ask for, that all of us Magic fans have been going through for these years. We've been waiting for this moment, baby. We've been waiting for Powell. We've been waiting for Franz. We've been waiting for Jalen. We've been waiting for Mosley, man. This is the moment, man.
I agree with you, man. And the guy that I feel like is unheralded, doesn't get as much love as he should. We are tied for first in defensive rating in the NBA right now. That starts with our defensive philosophy and our coaching. What can you say about Jamal Mosley, man, and how he's got this team to buy in?
I think Jamal Mosley has been able to relate because he is a player himself. He'll get out there and practice with these guys. Granted, a lot of coaches do that, but he does it on another level where he can vibe with his guys and just get them to get a sense of understanding that he is feeling, and just getting everybody to play with togetherness just builds that selfless play and makes you play together as a championship team. And that's where it starts right there, just with the intangibles. And from having the practice facility and all that stuff, and then obviously having Isaac come off the bench. No team has a Jonathan Isaac coming off the bench. No team has a Cole Anthony coming off the bench. No team has a Mo Wagner coming off the bench. I could go on and on and on and on about our depth, but it is ridiculous what Coach Mosley has done with this team. I'm so grateful to have this, man. I'm saying, like 2008-9 vibes. It's all the way. Stan Van Gundy, all of them, man.
Ash is speaking to everybody's soul right now. Ash, let them know, baby. Go Magic.
Sir. Go Magic. 6-man show. Y'all better tune in and subscribe to them.
Yes, sir. Rep them. We out here. Dylan.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It feels a little bit better that we put the whooping on the Raptors. I take the whooping against anyone, but we put it on them. In-season tournament, still alive. How was the energy in there tonight?
The energy was immaculate. I mean, just killer. And I've been waiting to put a whooping on the Raptors since we lost in that playoff series a couple years ago, but that's all right because we got Mr. Dimes. It's a cold world. Cole Anthony killing it. Got a double-double. My boy putting to work. Paolo got 25 points, I believe. Man, I'm just so happy that we've been killing it. Now we're going against the reigning champs. We're going to show Gordon why he should have stuck around.
He's talking spicy, boys. I love it.
He ain't getting no 50 no more. He ain't getting no 50 no more.
Let him know, Dylan. I appreciate you, man.
Hey, no problem.
Go Magic.
Go Magic. Yeah.
Guys, I'm out here with Eddie. Eddie, Man, you just love to see it. You
great.
love to see it.
Great.
The in-season tournament hopes are still alive for us.
Yes.
We need to
I'm
pray
glad
on
they
Brooklyn's
blew 'em out.
downfall.
I'm
But
glad they blew 'em
how
out.
was it in there tonight, man?
That was great. It felt like a playoff game. We blew them out. It's Toronto, so you want to kill them, of course. Suggs is the heart of this team. Suggs played great. J.I., the defense that this guy brings is insane. Nobody has that. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, I don't think anybody in the league has a guy like Jonathan Isaac, and they definitely don't have a guy like Jalen Suggs, the way that those two are playing on the defensive end. And, just speaking of the defensive end, we're tied for first in defensive rating. What can you say about them playing as a unit on that side of the ball, and just how far that's going to carry us to go on for the rest of the season?
I mean, we're all two starters, including Wendell, who's a great defensive player himself. So it starts with Suggs, J.I. off the bench as well, but it starts with Coach Mosley. They're all buying into defense, and that's what matters. Is when you're not shooting the ball well, especially like those Chicago games, you're still winning those games because your defense is just so good.
Totally agree, man. Totally agree. And just one last question for you, Eddie. We are 14 games into the season. Not sure exactly what your expectations were going into the year, but just maybe how have they changed in maybe the positive note, negative note? Just how do you feel about the team so far, 14 games in?
I had them as like a 10 seed coming into the season, but I don't know. I'm looking at 5-6 right now. If they keep this defense up, I think we can sneak in there. I mean, a lot of the teams that were higher, that I expected to be higher, they're kind of low in the standings right now. So I think we can sneak in there.
Or we're blowing them out.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's up to us. Hey, we got to blow them out. We got two huge back-to-backs right now. We got the defending champs, and then we got Boston, who's currently leading the playing group right now. So if we beat them, we make the next round, the knockout round, the single elimination or whatever. So those are two huge games. So we got to bring the energy, people.
Got to bring the energy, guys. Support the team, support the group. Let them feel your energy.
Man show too.
We appreciate that, brother. Eddie,
go ahead, man.
Let them know.
Go Magic.
Go Magic.
Play the song.